Getting diagnosed late feels like realizing you weren't failing at life at all. You were just doing everything in custard. Everyone else seemed to be walking on solid ground. Meanwhile, we were thigh deep in dessert, flailing, exhausted, convinced that we were lazy, dramatic, or just fundamentally defective. And that's the relief part. I wasn't morally deficient. I was literally operating under different physical laws. And then there's the grief part, mourning all of those years spent thinking that the custard was your fault. And then finally, the validation it brings, understanding why a trip to the supermarket felt like crossing a battlefield in a pair of flip-flops. Late diagnosis is a gift, but it's wrapped in decades of unnecessary shame. You finally get the manual, but you also get the invoice for all of the energy that you burnt trying to look like someone who wasn't, ankle to armpit in trifle. Here's a little exercise. Write down 3 things that you've always believed that you were bad at, and now ask yourself, was I actually bad at them, or was I just trying to swim through custard without knowing that I could ask for a snorkel? Because once you know about the custard, you stop blaming yourself for sinking. You can start asking for a towel, a different pair of shoes, a rope, maybe permission just to sit down for a bit. The custard's still there, but at least you now know it's custard, not a character flaw. And before you comment, I know I've stretched this custard metaphor way past its breaking point.